So I was surfing the web a bit earlier and I found this real weird Wikipedia page about something called environmental regulations. Being an art major, I'd never heard of them before, so I decided to do a bit more research, and it turns out starting right around the 1960s and 70s with the Nixon administration, believe it or not, the federal government made these administrative agencies, they called them, which basically would make regulations, which are just quasi laws, kind of, that would help to control environmental issues here in the United States. So, like climate issues, land use issues like forestry, agriculture, and even stuff about water, so lakes, rivers, streams, coastal areas, oceans, that kind of stuff. It was all real, it's pretty fascinating. So I thought I'd, maybe do a bit more research on regulations from here on out, and I'd film everything I did because that's a normal thing for a guy my age to do. In fact, tonight so dumb, but I'm going out with my brother and a couple of his buddies from the EEGS department, and normally I try to stay away from EEGS kids, a bunch of weirdos, but I figure, hey, they might know a little bit more about this than I do, so I'm gonna check it out, ask them what they think, see if I can get to the bottom of this regulation thing.
So, what do you fellas know about environmental regulations?
All I know is that the goddamn libtard hippies are making their policies trying to take away our personal freedoms. It's a damn affront to the Constitution.
How about you, man?
Dude, tragedy to the commons, you fascist communist. Like, we need the government in our lives to tell us what to do and how to live. If you let everyone just run amok, they just ruin shit.
You're the damn commie.
What do you think, bud?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There you have it.
So when I woke up this morning, I noticed I had this mark on my hand that I didn't have yesterday, almost like a bruise or a burn mark. Best I can figure. I blacked out at the fire last night. Something happened. I don't know if one of those East guys did something. But check this out. Starting to feel weird about this environmental regulation stuff.
I tell you, this is just what I needed right now. Just walk at the lake, clear my head. What the hell? So I found this book here, middle of the woods on Presque Isle, don't know where it came from, but it's all about environmental regulation and policies. I didn't even know this stuff existed until a couple of weeks ago, and get this, it's not just in the US, it's not just a thing that exists in the US, it's global. They're talking about international environmental law. I didn't even know such a thing existed. It's not just a couple of countries, it's not just the EU. The entire United Nations is in on this. It's global. They've been meeting since 1944. Bretton Woods Conference, that's how they set up the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, and it keeps going. And the big thing seems to be climate change. Growing up, I went to public schools. I was always just told, hell, climate change, that's just, a Chinese conspiracy. And I believed it, because why would the government lie to us? But 1988, the IPCC, 1992, the Rio Conference, the Kyoto Protocol, 97, even 2015, the Paris Agreement, these things have been going on for decades, for freaking years. How did we not know about this? What are they trying to hide from us? What's the government trying to hide from us? I should get out of here. I think there's something out there. I was reading earlier about the state of California, how they and some other states have adopted even stricter regulations than required by the Kyoto Protocol. I don't know if that has anything to do with what's going on right now, but I gotta get back out to Presque Isle. Something going on out there. I know it. Alec, if you're seeing this, you gotta get it out there, man. I don't give a shit how. Someone or something is trying to shut me up. The truth can't hide forever. Remember your deontology, man. Remember what I taught you. Immanuel Kant. You know what's right. You know what you have to do. Shit. All because of environmental regulation and policy. This might be the end, bud. I'm gonna trust you to get it out there. Someone wants to keep it a secret this bad. It's gotta be pretty important. Tell people. I don't know how. Just do it, okay? Just do it. Okay.